Yo, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? So, there's not going to be a script for this video. This is going to be a quick sort of freestyle. So, I'm going to be talking about the pre-orders as well as the day one orders and everything going around, all that. As everybody knows, June 5th was the release date of the Switch 2. And of course, everybody who pre-ordered was able to get their Switch 2. Now, I noticed one thing. You see, when I pre-ordered my Switch 2, I only had one option, shipping, and it seems that was what everybody had, whether you got Walmart or Best Buy or whatever. Unless you went to GameStop, it was going to be delivered to you. And so the day comes and there was a midnight release for GameStop and Best Buy. People who wanted to buy their systems there, they were able to do that. And then there were, of course, the deliveries for people who pre-ordered. Now, obviously with GameStop, you could have pre-ordered in person and I think maybe online as well and then picked it up. But for everybody else, you had to wait for shipping. I couldn't change my order to be a pickup in Target, so I could just go to my Target right here, pick it up as soon as the store opened and then get it. No, I have to wait for it to ship. And each of these companies do shipping differently and I might never do a pre-order from Target again. Is it worth the discount? Maybe not, maybe it is. But let me explain. So let's start off with the best one, Walmart. Walmart got everybody who pre-ordered their Switch 2s. They got that around 6, 7 in the morning, pretty early. And I believe they marked it as a grocery delivery so people could get it that early. And so they got their Switch 2 in a bag with a free bottle of Coke and some Pringles. Now, of course, the Pringle flavors seem to vary from what I've seen online. But hey, that's an added bonus for people who ordered a Switch 2. So what about Best Buy? Best Buy, if you didn't do pickup, they were still shipping, but you would get it in the next day or two, maybe during the weekend. It's, the weekend hasn't happened yet, but I've seen some people say they're still waiting on theirs, but it's on the way. Now, Target, where do I begin? Target has in-person orders for the 5th and online orders for the 6th. At least that's what my app says. So this meant nobody was getting their Switch 2 if they pre-ordered, because the entire day I saw all that they did was process a shipping label at 8 in the morning, and that was it the entire day. At least as of right now, the entire day, all I'm seeing is this, nothing else. It says it'll arrive June 11th at the latest. And it's like, I'm really hoping it doesn't. I'm hoping they can drop it earlier, but who knows? And I searched it up. Everybody who's ordered from Target says it's coming 10th, 11th, maybe even 12th. And apparently, this is because Target doesn't want anybody to get the Switch 2 early, and it's how they ship any other pre-orders. They don't start processing or working on shipping until the day of, meaning they weren't going to start until the 5th. And then since they were probably doing online orders on the 6th, they were probably going to wait for those batches as well. Then they were going to do everything all together. And then, like 6th, 7th is when they're getting it. Who knows? Maybe by the time this video is edited and uploaded, I might have gotten lucky and I might get my Switch a little earlier. Maybe I'll get it before the 11th. Maybe I won't. Who knows? I'm hoping I can get it soon so I can make videos for you guys. Hell, who knows? I could be editing this video and about to post it, and next thing you know, it says it's on the way. Who knows? But it's just crazy. I know people had already gotten their GameCube controllers that they pre-ordered from Nintendo. I woke up that morning straight to getting a GameCube controller because I did not want to wait for that to sell out. And then I was thinking about a Pro controller, and then I ended up just caving in, and that might be arriving later. Who knows when my Pro controller arrives? Maybe if I get lucky, I can get them at the same time. But we'll see. But the fact that Target doesn't want to risk having a product be sent out early, or I don't know, why can't they just prepare it, or why couldn't there be more options for a pre-order? I really wanted to do a pickup because I did not want to wait for it to be shipped. I wanted it to be in my hands as soon as I could get it. But alas, that isn't what happened. Best Buy had the pin as well if you picked it up. It seemed like Target, there was no benefit. But for people who did order in person, it seems like they got a few stickers and a little bag and stuff. So it's not horrible, but it's like Target really seemed like it was the worst option out of all of them. I did it for my gift cards and my 5% off. And I mean, it ended up being kind of worth it because $4.80, but the wait is unbearable, but not much I can do about it. Hopefully, they do ship at least pre-orders. They ship those as soon as they can, so the people who pre-ordered get it before, or at least the same time as people who ordered online once the thing came out. But if it was gonna be like this, why'd I even pre-order? I mean, stressing out myself. Walmart might have been the best option, but you know what? I saved money, and maybe I'm getting it a little earlier than other people. But I checked all day. You know, I could have just picked up the thing in person at my Target because it was like 3 o'clock and there was 5 left. Then I checked at 5 p.m. and it was out, but another location near me had like 3 left. And it wasn't until like now, like what, 7, 8 p.m. where it says there's no more until I go to like Winchester, which is like 40 minutes, 50 minutes, an hour away from me. I don't know if this Target is, but it's pretty far. It's the only one left in Virginia, at least in my area, that's less than an hour away. But I guess we just wait. Hopefully, you know, next time Nintendo comes out with something big, I pre-ordered with Walmart, because it seems like they are on top. Like, goddamn, they really standing on business. They made sure you got that thing early in the morning. You were able to play it. You even had some snacks, bro. That's some top tier service. Target over here screwing me over. Like, damn. But you know what? I did get the discount, so kind of blessed. But next time I might just do Walmart, because that might be the best option, or I might as well just wait for doing a pickup. Or GameStop. GameStop wasn't that bad. Oh, GameStop. Oh, I can't believe I forgot to mention this. GameStop, not all of them, maybe one or some from what I saw online, but certain GameStops, when people would pick up their Switch or buy one, they would staple the receipt onto the box. Now, before I even get into, you know, what happened, if it was me, why can't you just give me the receipt? Or, you know, when you're putting everything in the bag, why can't you just put the receipt in the bag? I'm like I don't really collect like that, but I'm a little bit of a collector. But I like when I got my Switch 1 box, I try to keep that in pristine condition until my parents ended up throwing it out. And I was like, bruh, why'd you throw it out? It looked nice. It was the OG Switch box. It was, you know, I didn't want to throw it out. It was like, why throw it out? Sure, it's empty, but the memories, everything associated with it. It's why I still have my PS5 box. But I wouldn't want a receipt to damage it. Any damage that happens is like from my own cause, or like wear and tear throughout time. I don't know. But stapling the receipt on the box, whether it's on a safe spot or not, is like that would piss me off. But apparently they were stapling it and it was puncturing the screen. These people now, when they open their Switch, they see there's like 2 holes because the staple punctured the screen. Oh, this reminds me, I need to get a screen protector. Well, I have my screen protector on the way. So GameCube controller and screen protector are arriving after the Switch 2, if I can get it early. Who knows, maybe my GameCube controller will come first, because Nintendo said that's 3 to 9 days shipping. If I get lucky and that's 3 days, I'm getting that Sunday, maybe Monday. We'll see. I really do want to do the unboxing for y'all, but yeah, it seems like nearly every store had a problem but Walmart. Best Buy was chilling. They just took a little while on the shipping, but you know, they also had the midnight release. So I'd say it goes like Walmart, Best Buy, maybe even GameStop, because GameStop had midnight release too and they weren't doing all this. And then Target. Target was pretty good if you did it in person, but GameStop, at least, even if you did online, you could have picked it up, or like the shipping wasn't that bad if they do ship, and even if they did ship. I don't know. But I don't know. This is just a quick video to get my thoughts on about the pre-orders. You know, launch day I've heard has been pretty successful. I've been avoiding seeing everything I can about this game. It sucks to not watch my favorite YouTubers play the game, but you know, Dashy hasn't uploaded a video yet. He and Corey were at GameStop, so that was crazy. But I just can't wait for my Switch 2 to be in my hands. I'm gonna wrap up so you guys can get on with your day. I can edit this and get it out, and then we'll see what happens. By the time y'all see this, it's probably gonna be Friday, maybe Saturday. I still have to finish that other video, which shouldn't have taken that long, but you know, procrastination and busyness, and then either way, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, subscribe. You know, I want to thank y'all for watching. Hopefully I can give you guys the Switch 2 unboxing as well as gameplay soon. Maybe it'll be like unboxing one day and then the gameplay the next day, depending on how things go and how much time I have. We'll see. But thank you guys for watching. Stay safe, take care of yourself, and stay comfy. I will see you very soon, hopefully.